Okay, these are the coleus right here, and they're about ready to transplant into little pots. This is some foxglove that I started the seeds right here, babies. These are the, oh, that's kids' toys. Get the kids' toys out of there, grandkids' toys. Okay, these are the marigolds here, which I'm going to transplant into bigger paper cups, and then after about a week I'll put them out. And this is my house plant. And these are the house plants, and there's the basil. The basil's coming good, basil. And there's the ginger I brought from upstairs and put down here. And there are these little house plants that I started from roots, little sprigs. These are the tomato plants I have left over. I've given some away and put some in the ground, but these are the ones I have left over. I've got them in the sunshine now to acclimate. I had to fence in everything because the turkey and the chickens are getting in here and digging up everything. So they're the green beans that I had in the house and started there, and they've got flowers on them. They're going to be having beans pretty. There's a little ladybug, They're going to have beans, and I started more beans in the little window boxes out here. So these beans are coming. Then I have a couple of my ginger plants there, ginger roots. But if in the garden, right there is where it came, right there, it came up, is the cilantro. It was seeded over from last year, and so did all this New Zealand spinach. New Zealand spinach is all over the place. I did not plant that. That came up by itself from the seeds that were left in the soil from last year. Then what have I got here? I put a tomato plant in a bag. I put some nice dirt, donkey poop, chicken poop, and regular dirt, and mixed it and put one of my plants out here with a tomato cage. Then this bag here, I put a squash in here. This is a zucchini squash right there. Nice and protected and very good. And then over here, I haven't put anything in these boxes. There's some more New Zealand spinach, and there's some chives and garlic, and there's my lettuce that I transplanted, put it in the box, and in the garden there's some more lettuce there coming. Kind of slow, it's only June 13th. And there's another tomato plant, and this is a plum tomato plant. I put it in a plastic bag with a cage. And then here is this is coming good. This is my yellow squash. He's gonna be beautiful. I plant them like this because they come up, get big, and then they can just fall over the bag, and you have more control with the bag on keeping it watered and fertilized. So then over here, my raspberries are doing fantastic. Fantastic raspberries. Beautiful. Just starting to form the fruit now here on the raspberries. And the currants, I started some currants from slips last year just by taking them off in the fall when they're dead and put them in the ground, and you get the, they root. But these are beautiful. The currant bushes are going really, really nice. Black currants. And then the blueberry bushes, I fertilized them. And these are the foxglove from last year. They're a biennial. They won't flower this year, but last year they flowered, and all their little seedlings are all spread all over the place. They're about the size of pieces of salt, and they just spread all over the place. And the blueberries are coming. There's the blueberry bushes. Blueberry bushes. Nice blueberry bushes. Black flies are out. Oh, they're awful, black flies and mosquitoes. Terrible, terrible, terrible. But these blueberries looking good. I put this little thing here to try to keep the birds away. And of course the currants, they're doing really well. And you can see the currants right there. And right there, they're still green. Right, they're coming, they're green. They'll turn black. And the raspberries are doing very good. And then these, more blueberries. More blueberries. Black flies around, terrible. And these are the red currants, and look at how those red currants are just full of berries. Full of berries. And I gotta put the weed out of there. Okay, weed out of there. Weed out of there. Okay, and more currants. See the currants right here. And they are looking really good. Currants. And more currants. So these are all the currants, and then there's the blueberries right here, also blueberries. And I fenced this area in. These are my new elderberry bushes that I got last year from the state of New Hampshire. And they are starting to form fruit right here. See? Right there. That's going to be a cluster of elderberries. Elderberries. And they are looking really good. The elderberries. They grow very fast. They make a great wine. So I put them outside the fence because I don't care too much about them, but I just want to save my raspberries. Save my raspberries from the turkeys. And then over here is look at the currants. They're just gorgeous currants. And putting up this fence here, see the currants? Looks like somebody's been eating them already. Probably chippy monk or red squirrel. Or they might be just falling off. I don't know. But I'll get some out of here, the red currants. And then down there is where I planted my new bushes, my new Juneberry bushes from the state of New Hampshire.